we've talked about the products that we don't want to see this year in advent calendars. Let's talk about the products that we want to see. You need to tell me what you want to see this year in the comments below. I'm going to tell you what I want to see this year in advent calendars. Not that this kind of video is going to make any difference, because brands aren't going to listen to any of us. I'm particularly small fry. No one's going to listen to me. This video isn't going to make a rat's ass of difference to whatever is coming in those advent calendars this year. But it's fun to talk about it. It's fun to speculate. And maybe, just maybe, by coincidence, if there are some of these products in advent calendars, we can pat ourselves on our collective backs and say, we did it. Yeah, that is why I'm doing this post. Right, off we go. The first thing that I want to see more of in advent calendars this year are serums, 10 to 15 ml samples at the least. Minimum of 10 to 15 ml sample serums. Because where are the serums in advent calendars? The whole point of advent calendars is so that we can try out new things, yeah? So that we can discover new products, which will then become holy grails, where we will buy full sizes of and then continue to repurchase those products. That means that serums, which are the sort of core step in a skincare routine, the sort of center point in a skincare routine, they should be what we want to try different ones of the most before we find our holy grail serum. And I think, in my case, my holy grail serum has changed at least 6 times in the last 3 years. Yeah, and I'm sure. I only started using a serum since I think 2017. Until then, I hadn't discovered the right one. Everything was oily, etc. There weren't too many oil-frees. I think 2017 was when I started using a serum regularly. So I think serums are where it's at. We want to try more different kinds of serums. And the problem is that there's very, 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 very few of them included in advent calendars, beauty boxes, gifts with purchase. The one exception was the first Skin City advent calendar that came out in 2019. That calendar had quite a number of serums. We want to try the sort of opportunity here for variety. There's retinols, peptides, niacinamide, cica, hyaluronic acid, so many different key ingredient based serums. Where are they in advent calendars? Either we get no serums, or they're 1 to 2 ml or 3 ml, tiny little samples that you need to look at with a magnifying glass to even see. In the Harrods Advent Calendar, for instance, I've got a few serums, 3 ml, 2 ml sample sizes. That's enough to cover your fingernail. That's why I'm saying 10 to 15 ml minimum sample size serums must be there in advent calendars. Medicate. Are we beginning to see some Medicate in advent calendars from last year? I'd love to see more from Medicate. They have a lot of different options. So yeah, serums, number one. The second thing I'd like to see more of, hand creams. Evidently, I think I'm running through hand cream like, I don't know, guzzling gallons of water per day. I've finished 2 this month. I finished, I think, 2 the previous month as well. So yeah, lots and lots of hand creams being used up. I'd love to see more hand creams, full-sized hand creams in advent calendars, because it's timely. Pandemic, we're all using more hand rub, more hand sanitizer, washing our hands more, singing happy birthday 2 times and washing our hands. So I'd love to see hand creams. Third thing, makeup brushes. And I'm not talking about cheap little spoolies or, the odd eyebrow brush. I'm talking, or those angled liner brushes. I'm talking about proper blush brushes or foundation brushes, or even eyeshadow brushes, full-sized brushes. Either, nice mini travel set or, a couple brushes in there. You get very few brushes in advent calendars. I think I've seen 2 in the Look Fantastic advent calendar, but both were their own brand. And a beauty pie brush in the first L advent calendar. Apart from that, I haven't seen any makeup brush in any advent calendar. Well, apart from Zova's advent calendar, which was full of makeup brushes, but that makes sense because Zova is a makeup brush brand. 4, more body creams and body lotions. These are products that will get used. And I don't mean just pop in a 25 ml pot of the Boom Boom cream over and over and over and over. We're seeing more and more the Boom Boom cream. different. There are a bazillion body lotions and creams out there. Send us one of those, you know. And I think, you know, 75 mils should be a minimum here. Because, you know, 25 mils, what, 2 uses, 1.5 uses, 1 use? No, 75 mils, that should last a couple of weeks. So yeah, more body creams and lotions, preferably ones that smell amazing, that are very, very pampering. Because, you know, we all need some cheering up, some feeling good after going through that hell of a year and a half. So yeah, pampering body creams and lotions that smell amazing. Number 5, foot creams. We have seen hand creams in Advent calendar. Last year, Space NK sent out the Byredo one. When was the last time you saw a foot cream in an Advent calendar? I'll tell you when I saw a foot cream in an Advent calendar. Never. And I've been buying Advent calendars since 2015. You can check out my blog to see all of the ones that I've bought. So yeah, foot cream, often ignored. And yeah, I mean, a lot of time, you know, I just can't be asked. And I tend to use whatever my hand cream is on my feet as well. So yeah, specialist foot creams, pampering ones, again, ones that smell amazing, not too greasy. You don't want, you know, greasy sheets overnight. And particularly because, you know, Advent calendar season, December, dry weather, I think foot creams are a must, more so than hand creams even, I would say, in an Advent calendar. Number 6, neck creams. I've seen a sample of a Pry neck cream in an Advent calendar. I think it must look fantastic, can't be absolutely sure. Apart from that, I haven't seen too many neck creams, neck products. I would love to see a sample of the Dr. Dennis Gross ferulic and retinol neck emulsion, for instance. I'm dying to try that product out, but don't want to splurge on the full size until I know if it's good enough or not. So neck treatment product, not necessarily creams, neck treatment products. I have an allergic neck. I've got pigmentation on my neck and necklace lines from looking like this all the darn time through the day and possibly night as well. So neck treatment products, definitely. Number 7, SPF. We've seen a lot of fake tan in Advent calendars. Who wants a fake tan? Send us SPF, because this is a product that you have to use year round if you're going out, if you're facing a window, if you're exposed to any kind of daylight. SPF. It's not something that you use only in summer. It's a daily use product, and it will be used up. Yeah, and even if it's, you know, December and, you know, possibly the sun's down wherever you are, even so, you know, people who drive, for instance, your hands are going to get exposed to the sun even if you're wearing full sleeves. I mean, I tend to wear driving gloves now because, I mean, after getting pigmentation on the backs of my hands. So regardless of where you are, what your circumstances are, SPF is something that will always, always, always get used. And it would be nice to try different kinds of sunscreens and decide, you know, which one's the best. So I feel that sunscreen should be included and has a better chance of being repurchased than shy things like, you know, fake tan or body glitter and body oil and things like that, which they're sending out in the middle of December. So yeah, might as well send SPF instead. Continuing with the winter situation and dry skin, it would be nice to see delicious smelling scrubs, body scrubs in Advent calendars, because by, I think, November, a lot of us develop reptilian skin. You know I do. My calf muscles, my shin, my legs look terribly reptilian, fish scales. Would be nice to have pampering, delicious smelling body scrubs and, you know, exfoliate that, because, you know, otherwise somebody sent, I think it was Cult Beauty, a Frank body scrub, the coffee scrub, in a GWP once, and I loved it. It smelled like coffee, smelled amazing, was lovely to use. And yeah, even if your bathroom did reek of coffee for the next week or so, it was nice. So yeah, delicious smelling body scrubs. Now I will be repurchasing the Frank body scrub. So maybe instead of the Boom Boom cream this year, they can send another body cream, body butter, and have that Brazilian Boom Boom scrub from Sol de Janeiro instead. I'm going to try it out anyway. And if it's good, you know, a lot of us will be purchasing it. Yeah, so it's a win-win for the brand. It's a win-win for the retailer, because we will be buying from their site, obviously. So why are they not doing this? Number 9, eye creams, not the Natura Bisa 1 ml tiny little thing that we have seen before. probably 5 to 7 mil as a minimum of 5 to 7 mils eye creams. Again, I'm in search of the perfect eye cream. Are you in search of? I'm sure that a lot of us are in search of the right eye cream for us. And I think we have to find the right one by trying so many. It doesn't make sense to go about buying 100 different eye creams in full sizes. So why are advent calendar brands not including 2 eye creams per advent calendar, very good ones for us to try, 5 to 7 mil sample sizes minimum? Why are they not doing it? If we like it, if it works on under eye circles, if it works on depuffing, I don't have puffiness, I have a problem with under eye circles and dehydration, staring at the computer all the time. And yeah, if something's hydrating enough and depigmenting enough, for want of a better term, I would repurchase it in a jiffy. Why are advent calendar brands not taking advantage of this and getting me to try a nice eye cream, which I will repurchase? I mean, Cult Beauty sent the Verso eye cream, 20 ml full size last year, so it's not undoable, it is doable. Now, so far I've talked about very utilitarian products. Next thing is something to play with, a fun product to play with, not, for any other purpose. Mini or full-sized lipsticks. If it's too dark, it goes into a Christmas present. If it's, for me at least, if it's nice, it's nice to play with different kinds of lipsticks. There's something called the lipstick effect. A lipstick is the first product to which you treat yourself when you are buying makeup. It's not a foundation to which you treat yourself, or concealer. Those are necessities. A lipstick is fun, and the good thing is, if it's only a mini, it doesn't matter what the color is. You can have fun playing with it. Even if it is too dark, you can wear it at home. Or if it is shocking pink that is visible from the moon with your naked eye, that virulent, yeah, you can still wear it while going out signing for a package. Just the lipstick, no other makeup, and then the postman's sort of staring at you for a second. That would be fun. Right, number 11, sleeping packs. These are rare. I'm not talking about bloody sheep moss. They're not rare. Sleeping packs. You get 3 to 5 ml creams. They're a dime a dozen, particularly in the Harrods Advent Calendar. You buy the Harrods Advent Calendar, you get at least 2, 3 or 4 different moisturizers, face moisturizers, 3 to 5 ml each. Sleeping pack. When was the last time you saw a sort of overnight leave-on sleeping pack? That is what I want to see. Minimum 15 mils. The last step occlusive sleeping pack overnight. It can be exfoliating, it can be hydrating, it can be rejuvenating, it can be fading hyperpigmentation, it can be sort of retinol based, whatever, different kinds. Number 12, there are certain steps in your skincare routine, additional steps that would be nice to sort of try out, sort of play with before committing, before investing financially. Essence. Yeah, where are the essences in advent calendars? Boosters. Where are the boosters in advent calendars? So this sort of thing, to experiment with in your skincare routine. You never know, you might find a holy grail product and repurchase an essence forever. Or, wonder how on earth you lived without a booster all your life. So this is another untapped area for, advent calendar retailers and brands. There are lots and lots of essences out there. Send us a couple of samples of those instead of body oil and glitter and mermaid sorbet, which makes you look like Edward Cullen in the sunlight. What is the purpose of it? Number 13, hair masks, hair packs, deep conditioning products, minimum size 2 ounces. Hair repair and treatment products. You get a lot of hair styling products. Orbe, I'm looking at you. Way, I'm looking at you. I expect to see a lot of Orbe and Way this year in advent calendars as usual. Instead, a deep conditioning treatment, a nice nourishing mask, overnight pack even for the hair, deep nourishing, repairing, damage repair. That would be lovely. I would repurchase one that worked for me. I am never even going to try the Orbe crap. The styler, the fix-it, the leave-on, glossy, shiny hair, fixer. No. What I want is repairing products that work overnight, that nourish my hair, that hydrate my hair, that repair my hair. Send me that and I might give it a try, and if I like it, I'll repurchase it. I'm not going to use the stupid way, hairstyling cream that you're sending me, ever, let alone repurchase it. Number 14, a cleansing oil that is not the Eve Long Cleanser. The Eve Long Cleanser is a balm. A cleansing oil, lightweight, different kinds, lots and lots of brands out there to experiment with. The problem is, the moment you see cleanser or first cleanser, it's obviously the Eve Long Cleanser that turns up in an advent calendar. Instead, why not send a different kind of cleansing oil? I'd be all over it. I have acne prone skin, very, very breakout prone here, people. So if you send me a lightweight cleansing oil that doesn't have any kind of residue, that emulsifies off nicely, removing my makeup, I might repurchase it. On the other hand, Eve Long cleansers, I've never repurchased those. Now, while we are on the subject of cleansers, might as well send a second cleanser as well. Nice, gel or clay or cream, whatever, second cleanser as well. That way you have pretty much everything you need in your skincare routine. You have first cleanse, second cleanse, serum, essence booster, sleeping pack, SPF, eye cream. Everything done in an advent calendar. That would be perfect. And if we like it, we will repurchase, won't we? Right, number 16, vouchers. Where are the vouchers in advent calendars? The first year Cult Beauty did one. Space NK did one, I think. After that, we've not seen any vouchers in advent calendars. I'm not talking about discount codes. I'm talking about £25 spend. Yeah, here's a card that gives you £25. Buy anything you like. Where are those vouchers? I think if you are charging 195 quid for an advent calendar, you need to send at least 25, 30, 50 quid vouchers, don't you, in your advent calendar? Because the margin here is humongous. It's beyond what you're even imagining here, people. They can afford it. It isn't stupid at all. It isn't me asking for too much at all. Think about it. All those are minis. They're samples, not for sale. The brand that makes them, Estee Lauder, for instance, if they're making a sample, it costs a lot for them to make a sample that they give away free. On the other hand, the full-size double wear Estee Lauder foundation used so much up. That is where Estee Lauder is making that margin. That is where they're making their profit, not on the sample, which is given away free. That is, in fact, this profit is why they are giving away the sample for free. So a voucher would sweeten the deal for us. You're still making a margin, and we know it, but since we're getting a voucher, we're happy. Next, more international brands. This isn't applicable to single brand advent calendars, obviously. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury, if you're buying their advent calendar, obviously everything is going to be from CT. But multi-brand advent calendars, definitely. Everything's becoming samey. We're seeing the same brands over and over and over and over these days. So why not send, K-Beauty, J-Beauty, Polish Beauty, French Pharmacy, Italian Cosmetics, UK, US. There are lots of Australian brands. There are so many different options out there. Why not mix and match instead of sending products from the same 6 brands over and over and over and over? Number 18, recent launches. Nobody wants to see a nude sticks that came out in 2014 or the Huda 9-pan Obsessions palette, the first one of hers that never sold. We want to see recent launches. Cult Beauty sent out the Allies of Skin Vitamin C last year. Apart from that, I haven't seen too many recent launches in advent calendars of late. I'd love to do that. I'd love to see more recent launches. Number 19, eco-friendly packaging. Not that, the sort of door-type advent calendar where you have to price a product out from the plastic tray and that plastic is just completely wasted. More, the sort of, when I say eco-friendly, I don't just mean made out of recycled paper and cardboard. I mean repurposable as well. You can use it to, as a medicine cabinet. You can use it to organize your desk. You can use it to organize hair ties and accessories, even lipsticks. So more eco-friendly, repurposable packaging. That is what we want to see from advent calendars this year. Number 20, decent-sized candles. Not 20 grams or 35 grams, 75 to 100. There are brands doing this. It's an advent calendar. It isn't a gift with purchase. Gift with purchase, send you a tiny little teak at 20 grams. Nobody cares. It's a gift with purchase. You don't have to give us anything free. Advent calendar, we're paying for it. Where are the 100-gram candles? No one's asking for a 300-gram monster, But you know, at least 75 to 100 grams, that's still not full-sized, mind you. They can definitely send us that. Number 21, the calendars must be shipped internationally. Obviously, they mustn't contain aerosol products or hazardous material like nail polish and so on. But yeah, preferably all calendars must be made to ship internationally. No excuse, pandemic's been around, this is the second year running. By now, international shipping lines are all open all over the place. So as far as possible, ship internationally. No excuse anymore. Number 22, make discount offers and codes applicable to the Advent calendar itself. Last year, Space NK did this. Their Advent calendar was 195 quid. On pre-order day, they had that 15 off every 60 quid you spend offer, yeah, and that was applicable to the Advent calendar as well. So a lot of us got it for 120 quid or so, including the points and everything. Points were applicable on the Space and Advent calendar. Yes, Tile allows you to use discount codes on the Advent calendar itself. This is genius. It's only going to increase sales. And the other thing is, because the Advent calendar is sold out, the person's obviously, and there's a discount code, the person's obviously going to buy something else. Yeah. Number 23, lip balms, lip packs, lip treatment products. It's winter, dry weather. Most of us have chapped lips by then. I am not talking about Dr. Pawpaw. Other brands. There are bazillions of lip balms and lip treatment products. I'll be happy with the Nux Revdimil. Amazing lip balm there, part of it. So yeah, different kinds of lip balms and lip treatment products. Chapped lips, lots of us have them at this time of the year. I have chapped lips year round because I abuse my lips. Yeah, I would love to see more lip balms. And again, I don't mean Dr. Pawpaw or lip smackers. I mean something decent like Nux Revdimil. I'd love to try the Brazilian, the Sol de Janeiro lip butter. I'd love to try it. Hint to brands if anybody's watching. Nobody will. This channel is too small poultry for it. Number 24, different brands, luxury brands. Last year, Selfridges Advent calendar included Pat McGrath product. Pat McGrath in an Advent calendar. Would love to see more brands like that making their way to Advent calendars. Selfridges also had a Maison Francis Courchon product in their Advent calendar. I think it was a perfume, Maison Francis Courchon. So I'd love to see very high-end luxury brands in Advent calendars instead of Bella PA and Lord Embury. Right, number 25, proper skincare brands. Not, Eve Lormont. You know the rest. I'm not even going to say it. You've seen it in the first video that I did. Advent calendar. We don't want to see in Advent calendars. I want to see more George and Samuel Skin. I want to see more Josh Rossbrook. I want to see proper brands, proper skincare brands in Advent calendars. So those are the products as well as trends that I would like to see this year in Advent calendars. What about you? What do you want to see in Advent calendars this year? Do tell me that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell. And I'll speak to you soon.